Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Kimdracula by Deftones. So, at this point in my life, I know like 5 Deftones songs. Of course, everyone's heard Change in the House of Flies. Probably still my favorite Deftones song. I know Minerva. I did Digital Bath on the channel, so I know Digital Bath now, and I really love that song. It's a great song. I've also heard My Own Summer. They used to play it on the radio. And then I've heard Passenger, and I don't know how I heard Passenger. That one just came to me one day through Spotify or something. I don't know. But yeah, I know 5 Deftones songs so far, so we're about to make it 6. Really excited. I really do enjoy what I hear from Deftones. I don't think I've ever heard a bad song from them. So really excited. Hope this holds up to some of their other stuff. And I'm excited. Let's listen. Kimdracula, Deftones. I don't know if I mentioned this does come as a request, so as always, if you would like to request something, please just leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to get to it. Alright, I'll stop talking. Let's listen. Kimdracula, Deftones, and go. Go. Right. Yeah, man, that was awesome. I absolutely love Chino Moreno on vocals. Dude sounds amazing. He just has this voice that just absolutely captivates me, it's just so smooth, so almost effortless, seemingly effortless. And I'm sure it takes plenty of practice and work, but he just has this sort of vibe to him when he sings. Man, it just draws me. His vocal style is truly a huge draw to me for the Deftones. Like, it's like, man, I can't imagine Deftones without Chino Moreno. So anyway, I enjoyed the song. I liked it was a little bit heavier than than songs like Digital Bath or Change, but definitely not as heavy as like My Own Summer or something like that. But I think it was a nice kind of middle ground between what I guess the Deftones I'm really used to and the Deftones that I know about as well. So some nice heaviness to it, but still kind of that dreamy sort of Deftones style, White Pony style sound. So anyway, let's talk about each part. Let's start with the lyrics. Some information for you here. It says the 11th track on Saturday Night Wrist. The name Kimdracula came from Chino Moreno's email address at the time of recording. The song is widely believed to be about Chino's failing marriage. Okay. I love the name Kimdracula, by the way. It's just kind of it got me hooked right away. I was like, okay, that's kind of a silly thing. It's going to be a silly song, right? Maybe? Apparently not. So let's see. It says, the earth will see our eyes go blank tonight, and the earth will rot away. Go blink your eyes. I really wish these snakes were your arms. I really wish you'd make up your mind. Interesting. Snake has multiple meanings. I feel like here, really wish these snakes were your arms. I wonder if maybe he's, since his marriage is failing, he's hanging out with like snakes, people who are like fake or flaky or what have you, double crossers. But at the end of the day, he kind of wishes it was her instead of just these random snake-like people. I really wish you'd make up your mind. The earth disguised away, don't blink tonight, and the earth will see our eyes, don't blink tonight. I really wish these snakes were your arms. I really wish you'd make up your mind. The thing I feel like about with Deftones, a lot of times when I listen to their lyrics, it's not 100% clear all the time. What they're singing about, what they're talking about. It's not until someone mentions or like one of the artists mentions like, hey, this is kind of what we had in mind. So like honestly, with Digital Bath, I don't know if I would have known what it was about without kind of reading that bit of information that I had there before listening to the song. I feel like the same way for this one. If I had just read the lyrics and had no idea about the information this person gave, where a lot of people consider it's about his failing marriage, I probably would have had no idea. Reading it in this context, I'm like, yeah, I can see some failing marriage in here, but I mean, honestly, just barely. So I feel like they really keep their lyrics very esoteric, very kind of out there, to where it's not super easy to really discern at first. You need a little bit more context, I feel like, but it makes for an interesting song. I think it worked well with what they put together. Lyrically, I give it a thumb up. Why not? I think instrumentally is where the song really shined for me, and of course vocally. I mentioned Chino Moreno is a huge draw for me. He makes me want to listen to Deftones. First of all, I think his voice is just a huge draw. But really, the guitar throughout was really enjoyable. I kind of like the main riff that they had throughout the song. They had some moments of heaviness in there that I thought was really enjoyable. Same with Moreno's voice. He had those moments where he really kind of you could feel it in his throat where he was like, I don't want to say like screaming or shouting or anything like that, but it was definitely a much more scratchy, like darker tone to it. But I like that. I like that sort of heavier feel to it at certain parts, next to all the dreaminess, I guess, if you will. Drums sounded great. There were some drum fills in there where I was like, oh, the drummer's getting his time to shine a little bit. I like it. So that was really cool. I'm glad that they had some pretty interesting drum fills in there. Bass sounded great. Everything really just came together in this one for me. I think it all put together a really enjoyable song. Again, it reminds me of like White Pony era Deftones, some of that like sort of dreamy. I don't even know how to describe their sound. To me, like the name of their sound still definitely escapes me. It's undoubtedly like rock music, right? But it's a lot more different than that. So really gave me that sound while still being heavy in many respects. For me, I think instrumentally and vocally, I give it 2 big thumbs up there. As far as replay value goes, every single Deftones song I've heard in my life, which again at this point is 5, well now 6, has gone on my playlist, and so this one's no exception. I really enjoyed this one. It was a fun listen. I could definitely see myself listening to it again for plenty of reasons. Of course, there's Chino Moreno, but the drums were strong for me throughout the song. The guitar was strong for me throughout the song. A lot of reasons to come back to this one for me. So it's going on the playlist, and for me, I give it 2 thumbs up for the replay value of the song. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. I can tell you for sure I have plenty more Deftones coming up in the future. once I did Digital Bath, people kind of, the requests started rolling in, hey, you gotta do more Deftones. So you'll definitely hear this band again on the channel. But as always, if you enjoyed the music, go support the artist, go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you can definitely find some Deftones is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. It has every single song that I've heard so far on my channel. It's a lot of music. If you want to support me, just a little normal stuff you do on YouTube. Like and subscribe and comment. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy out there. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.